Hello. Um, Today we're in John Day, Oregon. We're staying with Warm Showers hosts. Warm Showers is basically couch surfing, but cyclists hosting cyclists. I'm a bit shattered at the moment. Muscles are tired. At the end of our rest day, Sharon's doing better than I am. And the reason for that is we left Rainbow, Oregon, and I think, and I could be wrong, we cycled approximately 4,000 feet up over the Mackenzie Pass, or the old Mackenzie Highway. It was the best riding day I've ever had. We rode just up and up and up, and switchback after switchback after switchback after switchback. There was sun shining, there was rain falling. As we broke the snow line, it was hailing on us at times. There were 4 tour cyclists in our group cycling up. We cycled up separately, but we kind of passed each other on the way up. When we got to the top, there were lava bed up there, gorgeous, lots of snow around. You've probably seen the photograph on the website of our bikes, or on Facebook of our bikes against the snowbank. Got up the top with a lovely guy called Richard, and he wanted to have a look around to see where the sisters were. I was just so tired that I'm like, I don't care where those mountains are. And the only thing I took a photograph of at the very top was actually the toilet. But go check out the photographs, because the photographs are cool. It was a hard ride up, and then it was once we got up, we stuck on all the clothes we owned. Not all the clothes we owned, all the cycling clothes we owned, and cycled down and froze our butts off. It was a Sunday, and as we were coming to Sisters, we were looking for a church service, and we bumped into a prayer meeting in Assemblies of God church. They turned on the heating, and that was perhaps the first time I'd been warm since 8 o'clock that morning. Lovely people fed us, and locked the doors of the church on the way out and left us in there for the night. So we slept on the church floor that night. Next day was quite a big day, I think about 46 miles or something like that, or 50 miles or something like that. But it was mostly downhill with a tailwind, so that was gorgeous. We only had one kerfuffle where we followed a bicycle-friendly sign to a vineyard, and it said the vineyard was a quarter of a mile away, and we figured we'd go there and have our second breakfast and buy a cup of coffee and use the toilet. After riding for quite a while, there was another sign that said the vineyard was a quarter of a mile away, and it pointed downhill on a gravel road. And so we thought, screw that, and stopped and had our breakfast right there. I can't remember for sure where we cycled from there. We spent a night in a state park out of Prineville in our tent, so that was nice. And then we cycled from there to a place called Mitchell, and we stayed in another church, and this was a biker hostel. And in this church they had literally pulled out all the pews, stuck bunk beds in there, and you just pushed your bicycle with all its pannier bags in, loaded, and left it at the end of your bunk bed and claimed your bunk bed. The main rule that they had was that you weren't allowed to wear cleated shoes inside, because they had nice varnished floors. A lovely couple hosted us, gave us ice cream. It was a donation to stay there. Showers and towels and all that provided. And downstairs in the basement they had put their pews in there and a kitchen. And so we all kind of chilled sitting on the pews or around a kitchen table. Fantastic place. Really enjoyed it. And then from Mitchell we cycled 70 miles from there to John Day in one hit. Had a lovely guy called Richard again who cycled with us, and he just sat on our tail the whole time, but it kind of really encouraged us to keep the pace up for a long day. But as a result of that, quite tired, and spent the day uploading the blog and all that kind of stuff here in John Day. And we went to a museum from the Chinese gold mining days here, which was quite interesting because it was quite similar to our New Zealand heritage. Not a lot else I could say today. Just trying to keep it short for you. We climbed 3 mountains last week, and we got 3 in front of us this week. 2 in one day, but they're all a bit smaller. And next time you hear from me, we will be in Boise. So catch you then. Bye bye.